Hello everyone, welcome to a very dark and very gloomy day. It's very dark here, so I hope you will be able to still see everything that I have to show you quite well, because this camera is really good, so hopefully it picks up the light in the right way. Regardless of that, we have a Christmas tree and a fireplace, and it all begins to look like Christmas. Since we are almost at the end of this year, I thought in this video I will share with you my favorite luxury items that I enjoy the most throughout this year, as well the items that I would recommend to all of you if you are looking for some special thing to treat yourself, or maybe a gift idea to a very special someone who's close to you. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my favorite luxury items when it comes to jewelry, handbags, perfumes, makeup, as well as some other luxury pieces that doesn't fall in any of this category, but more into lifestyle category. If you are my current subscriber, thank you, so good to have you here again. If you, however, happen to be new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I film videos on everything luxury related, starting with handbags through jewelry and all the life little luxuries that I enjoy a lot. So if any of you sounds like something that you might enjoy, please subscribe to my channel so we can see each other more often and I can film more videos for you. Let's start with one of my favorite jewelry items that I really wholeheartedly enjoyed throughout this whole year. If you watch my channel, you know that I am a big jewelry lover and a jewelry collector. I have a very extensive jewelry collection, of which I also have a dedicated jewelry playlist divided into categories. So if you haven't seen that, I encourage you to have a look at that too. So if you follow me for long enough, you already know that my favorite type of jewelry is pearl jewelry. I think that pearl is queen of all gems. Pearl is the only gem that is perfect at the moment of its finding, and it's a very exquisite, regal, royal gem. To me, pearl embodies an icing on a cake. So think of you as a cake, and the pearl is a little icing that you add as a finishing touch once you're getting ready, that holds everything together, brings everything together, and turns even the most simple outfit into an elevated look. So as you can see, even today I'm wearing pearl. I have a pearl earrings and I have the necklace in question that I was going to talk about, my very favorite necklace. I have lots of one strand, full one strand or double strand pearl necklaces, but they are more official, they have more presence about them. Obviously they are more outgoing looking and they're more special occasion type of jewelry, so they are not kind of everyday pieces. Of course they can be worn every day and I don't mind wearing fancy pieces every day. I don't need special occasion to dress fancy and wear my favorite fancy jewelry, that's for sure. But this necklace right here, it's something that it's a great everyday necklace for me. It goes with everything and it's suitable for fancy outfits as well as everyday looks. This is Tiffany necklace from their hardware collection. It was gifted to me by my husband for my birthday last year. I have a dedicated video about it as well, so you can have a look. Pearl is a freshwater pearl, and the metal in which it is set is silver on a chain that can be adjusted from 16 to 18 inches, which makes it perfect. This is shorter setting here, as you can see, and of course longer is somewhere here. So depending on the outfit that I'm wearing, if I have a neckline with the V neckline like this, I always wear it on a shorter setting. If, however, I have a short neckline, I usually have a longer adjustment for that necklace. To me, it's a perfect pearl necklace for a couple of reasons. First of all, the pearl is not tiny, it's big and substantial enough to be decorative as it's supposed to be, to elevate the outfit and to have enough of a presence to be bothered to wear it, because I've seen lots of one single pearl necklaces when pearl is really, really tiny. So this one is really enough of a size. The diameter of the pearl is 1 centimeter. And I also really like the setting of the pearl. It's quite unusual, hence the name hardware. It comes from a hardware collection, as I mentioned, and it's very unusual combination. It combines elegance and ethereal beauty of a pearl with a hardware, more edgy, grungy look of a setting that it's in, which to me is something very unique. The combination of these two is very unique, something very unexpected and very special to see in a one pearl type of pendant. So this particular necklace comes from Tiffany hardware collection, which is an expression of love's transformative strength. How suitable. Inspired by quintessential bracelet from 1962, found in the house's archives, hardware embodies enduring resilience and uninhibited spirit. Yes. The sleek sterling silver links of a pendant are accented with a lustrous pearl. So not only it is great combination of delicacy with a strength, delicacy of a pearl with the strength of a setting, but it also symbolizes everything that I embody as well. So it's a perfect necklace for me. My husband made a perfect choice, and maybe that's why I'm so attracted to wearing it daily, not only for its looks but for everything that it symbolizes as well. So here are some close-ups. You can have a closer look at what pearl looks like here, as well as the chain. It's a very beautiful staple in my collection, and I'm very happy to have that. Since we are dressed, we have an icing on the cake in the form of jewelry. What other finishing touch is needed? It's perfume, of course. So now let's move on to my favorite ever perfume of all time, which you probably have seen a couple of times on my channel if you are following me for a while. Those are ever so famous, ever so sought after and sold out everywhere, and very, very popular, yet extremely expensive Maison Francisco Dijon Baccarat Rouge 540. This is a scent that took a world by the storm, swept everyone off their feet, put a charm, put a spell on both men and women, and it's ever so popular ever since then. It was first introduced to me in 2018 when it was gifted to me, and this is my third bottle right now. I also have a travel version, and this is something that has become my signature scent. So everyone who knows me recognize me by this scent and associate me with that scent. To me, it embodies magnetic femininity and luxury. Like far, far away, mysterious lands, beauty, grace, elegance, sophistication, strength. It's very sexy. Everything is in it that you can think of, that you might look for when you are thinking of a perfect scent. And yeah, I'm running low on this. As you see, I have this much left, and definitely will be repurchasing that. It is a scent that leaves such a strong print in the mind, in the brain of someone who can sense it, that I heard that many times from my husband, that sometimes he's somewhere out and he can sense it and he immediately thinks of me if he's out and he can sense it from someone. We all know that we associate scents with memories, so I am glad to be this memory to people who know me. Also, if you are not looking to spend this much on a scent, because this is very, very expensive, I found for you a perfect alternative, which is almost an identical dupe. I say almost because obviously it's not identical and it's not going to be equally long lasting. However, it's closely long lasting. And this is Zara Red Temptation. I have to say, it was not my own finding. I didn't find it by myself. It was recommended by a channel of a perfume expert that I follow from Poland. This lady has a very exquisite sense when it comes to smelling, recognizing notes and matching cheaper alternatives in other brands. So she swore by this and I thought I have to trust her. By the way she described it, I was listening to her and I thought she knows what she's talking about. I have to, it was just a blind buy. I just bought it. They didn't even have a tester in store at the time. And I just bought it blindly and I came back home and I'm like, this is it. This is definitely it. And as you can tell, this is favorite for sure because I have only this much left. So you can tell that I've been true to my words and using it quite a lot. So it really is that similar. So this one is Red Temptation from Zara. And also from Zara, another dupe, which I also almost finished, as you can see. Also recommended by the same lady, which is Zara Golden Decade. And this is supposed to be almost very close, almost dupe for Yves Saint Laurent. And it really is. So those two are alternative. If you want a scent of luxury and a scent which is very, very drilling into mind and will be your, like a scent business card, like a signature that someone will immediately think of you. Those are the good ones to buy and be associated with, in my opinion. I mean, maybe I should not share that because I don't want everyone to smell just like me, but no gatekeeping here, as you see. Also from that lady, I blind bought this one. She recommended me, this is Elizabeth Arden Sunflower. I got 100. Those are very, very affordable price and they are supposed to smell like sunflowers indeed. And they are, it's very easy to find what type of notes they have. You can Google, I often check perfume notes in Fragrantica. I think everyone knows that website, I believe, who's into scents and perfume. So you can have a look there to see the exact notes. This is very, you either love it or hate it. I'm somewhere in between, closer to loving it rather than hating it. This is not something that I would choose by myself, but she said that there was some research done that men are obsessed with this scent, that men love it, that it has certain associations with what sorts of memories and feelings a certain scent evoke, and apparently this is loved by men and she gets so many compliments every time she go out and wears this. So I bought that. It certainly does not evoke those sorts of feelings in my husband, but maybe he's in general, he's not like every other man, so maybe because of that. But she swears by these two and she says it's very, very highly complimented scent by men. Well, now moving on to the next item that I truly loved this year. We have a jewelry, we have a spritz of magic. What else do we need before we are out the door? Obviously we need a handbag. Handbag is what ties the outfit together as well. It's a finishing touch. There is no outfit without a handbag. It can be just one accent of a plain outfit with a right handbag. You can turn it into a very fancy look. And for me, one of these type of handbags this year was Coach Quilted Tabby 26 in color soft purple. This is beautiful bag in every meaning of this word, starting from color through the beauty, sophistication, and the exquisite leather, amazing craftsmanship, and the combination of soft purple with silver hardware. All this together creates such an amazing final effect. I have to tell you that I feel like if I was a handbag, that would be me. This bag really embodies grace, sophistication, elegance, and femininity in the most beautiful form that I can think of. This is a forever keeper in my closet. I will definitely never get rid of that bag. My husband got this bag for me in the beginning of this year, and this is very easy color for me to dress and pair with lots of things, and I really love it. I think this bag embodies who I am in a form of a bag, and I'm really happy with that I got this particular combination of purple with silver hardware, and it is so ethereal, so feminine, and it also has something unexpected to it because it's not black, it's not white, it's not beige, it's not an obvious choice. It's very unobvious choice, but it's still muted, elegant, beautiful, goes with so many things. It's just, it is perfection. It's me in a bag, as I said. I love it. Speaking of bags, let's continue a little bit on bag topic, because you know, bag topic, judging by the amount of handbag collections videos I posted on this channel, you can already pretty much judge that this is one of my favorite topics to continue on. So I have two more bags to show you, and then we will move back to jewelry and some makeup and some other lifestyle luxury items that I would like to share with you. So speaking of bags, I recently got back to this one. I know that this has been overdone. Everyone has this at some point on YouTube, like it was people like bag influencers or fashion influencers were trying to convince people that this is something to stay away from. But I think this is something that it will forever be one of the best entry purchases when it comes to collecting Louis Vuitton items, handbags, or any sorts of items. It's a great entry bag. You will get the biggest value for money when you are purchasing this bag. It's very roomy, of course, hence the name Neverfull, so you can fit everything in it. It's a great travel bag, it's a great mom bag, it's a great hospital bag if you're going to give birth, it's a great student. It's a far stretch because, you know, who can afford this when they are students, obviously. But if you are a uni student in a later age, maybe, it's a great bag for so many occasions that I can think of. And of course, I have a cheaper alternative, which are equally classy, stylish, and luxurious, such as Longchamp Le Pliage tote bag, Longchamp Le Pliage original bags that I also have a few of, and I also have a dedicated video about my Longchamp collection, which, by the way, I have to film updated one anyway. So with those ones, I sometimes worry about wear and tear because those are nylon bags, so obviously the wear and tear on the corners shows much faster. Some of them I have for a year or less than a year, and I already can see a little bit of a corner wear. Not to mention that they are far more easy to stain than this. So this bag I've had for years. For how many years now? I don't know. I got it in 2016, 17. It looks brand new, other than the patina of the leather here. it's changed the color. It got more patina on it. It's not like this light beige as it is when you first purchase it. It has beautiful clean interior. I recently filmed a video about this bag, turning it into Inside Out version, because recently they came out with Inside Out version of this bag, selling it for unjust, ungodly amount of money for what it is. But anyway, so I'm glad I got it when I did. I'm also considering, and I'm not sure yet, to get Alma or Speedy 25 bandolier. I don't know if you can see lightings and thunders because there is a massive storm outside. So as you know, I come from Europe where we have snowstorms at this time of the year. Meanwhile here we have a tropical monsoon storm, tropical rainforest. Yeah, very different, but similar greatness and dullness when it comes to light. So I can feel a little bit maybe closer to home because of that. Anyway, back to that. I was saying that I am potentially considering getting either Speedy 25 bandolier or Alma, but I'm not sure yet. I'm struggling to justify the price for what it is, because let's just address it. I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm sure lots of you know that this is not leather, because recently I've been watching a video of someone doing unboxing and this girl think it's leather. This is not leather. Louis Vuitton monogram or damier pieces are not made of leather. This is coated canvas. This is fabric that has been coated with some sort of plastic, and this is what makes it resilient, durable, indestructible, and long-lasting and hard-wearing. This is not leather, because as we all know, leather is not hard-wearing, durable, and long-lasting, and it ages with scratches, and tear off and wear and tear is far more visible than, for example, here when it's brand new. So anyway, the only leather on this, of course, are the trimming here, these cinching things, and what is this? Straps. So that's worth to keep that in mind. So these bags that I mentioned currently come for almost $3,000 each. Speedy 25 is $3,000 and Alma is $3,000 minus $40 or something like that. So that's a lot of money to pay for a bag that is not leather. So at this point we have to accept the fact that we are paying for the brand mostly, because this is beautiful, beautiful leather, and the price point is far more reasonable, and I will have this for many years to come, of course. So I'm not sure, but I'll think of what I'm gonna get, because next year it's my big birthday coming, and it's hard to believe that I'm gonna be 40 in this coming year. So I have to think of a gift from myself to myself, suitable for celebrating this massive milestone that it's coming next year, this coming year. Since we are on the topic of the bags, let's talk about bags some more. Another one that I really enjoyed this year is another Coach bag, and this is Coach Idol bag. I filmed recently an updated video about it where I talk in great lengths of every detail about this bag. I also have an unboxing of that bag and a recent updated video where I talk about this bag, and this is really masterpiece when it comes to quality, attention to details, craftsmanship, design, style, and everything that you may think of when you are looking for a great quality luxury bag that will last you for years to come, that will not be eye candy, fashion statement, pleasing to the eye, but also functional, durable, and worth its money without being ridiculously overpriced. So this one is also not cheap when it comes to coach bags, but for what you get for this price is definitely worth it without feeling that it's crazy. Yeah, so this is something that I really enjoy due to its design, due to its sleek form, beautiful style and figure. It is a bag that is suitable for almost every occasion you can think of. Maybe not a work bag, of course, that you carry your daily things to work. However, this strap can be detached and you can have a leather strap instead for more toned down look. This one is type of look that it's more out there, but if you want something more toned down, you can change it into leather strap, you can turn it into crossbody, you can turn it into shoulder bag, you can turn it into everything. And this to me, it's epitome of class, chic and elegance. Showing you another item on my list requires me to move here, and unfortunately I'm filming this in a complete darkness, so I had to turn on the light. Here is my little arrangement of my Christmas village that is all lit up and looking all pretty. But what I'm talking about is this beautiful Hermes 90 by 90 scarf. I have a video about this scarf. As you can see, this is one of my favorite luxury items for sure, to the point that I turn it into an art, because that's what I think it is. It's wearable art, but in my case, it's a display form of art. I turn it into permanent fixture in my home. It is framed in a very special frame, so as you see the reflection of a chandelier, it is matte, and it's matte for two reasons. One of them is to not reflect the light too much, so you can actually see what is behind the frame, which now the look of it is quite distorted because of artificial light, but in a daylight you would really know what I'm talking about. And the second reason, because this is in front of the very big window, and the light that comes from through here behind me is another room, it's my husband's office, and the light goes directly here. So this frame is supposed to have SPF filter and protect this beauty, these colors and this art from fading, ensuring that it will keep its beautiful original colors for many years to come, so I will be able to enjoy it. If you are interested in why I chose this particular Hermes scarf and to hear more story behind the creation of this art, about the artist and what it features, and in general how I feel about that, please check this video right here where I show you the unboxing of this scarf, talk about what it features, the print, the art, all about it, everything and more. It's a very extensive, descriptive video, and maybe it will make you consider buying an Hermes scarf as well and turn it into a decorative wall art in your apartment. As you can see, I'm very excited talking about it. I'm excited talking about each and every single piece in my collection, because I only get items that I truly love, truly enjoy, that makes me happy, that I appreciate, whether it's a gift. Most of them are of course gifts from my husband, and which makes them even more special. And yeah, that's what luxury is about, to provide excitement, happiness and joy associated with appreciation of good quality items. Moving on to one of my most worn jewelry items as well, which is the set, which I also got from my husband. It was, I think, for second wedding anniversary. That was during the time when we were living in UK, and I'm talking about no other than my Van Cleef & Arpels vintage Alhambra set. So this is two motif necklace. It features, of course, mother of pearl in the yellow gold, and this is 10 motif necklace. with mother of pearl and gold as well. Obviously it's a matching set, however they have to be bought separately. They are not being sold together as a set. You can make set out of it by purchasing both. So I think first I got this and then I wanted this. So yeah, I only wore it for very special occasion. However, recently I wore it to a friend's birthday party. We went to a very fancy boat party, cruise. You can have a look at it in my Instagram. I'll pop some pictures here. I paired it with a beautiful, very girly, feminine, white, elegant, fancy and original dress when it comes to style, with a very big collar, and that was like an icing on the cake that I mentioned before. I paired it with my Coach a quilted tabby in dragon fruit and in size 20, and the whole look was very me. I really enjoyed that look, and this is the look that I will probably continue wearing on repeat more and more often, because sometimes once you find what suits you, you want to keep wearing it all the time. So this dress will be the dress that my friend's gonna probably see me in many occasions, because it just brings out my features, my figure, my look, my skin, my colors, my everything. And this jewelry, because we're supposed to talk about jewelry, this is again epitome of femininity, epitome of very clever, although it features clover, very clever design, timeless look, very elegant, very sophisticated, and something that forever will be timeless. And the mother of pearl, obviously, it's such a great way to incorporate pearliness, pearly glistening and shimmer into your style if you are not yet convinced to wear actual pearls, because I know lots of women wrongfully believe that wearing pearls make them look too mature, or it's like a dated look. So if you're not ready to commit to actual pearls, starting with jewelry that is mother of pearl may be an easier transition for you. So definitely will be forever piece in my collection. This whole set will be forever piece in my collection. I will definitely will be passing it down to next generation of whoever I will be able to pass it. And that's something that I really appreciate every time I wear it. Every time I get complimented tons about it, I get lots of questions about it, and every time I think my husband must love me really a lot to get me this. And yeah, so it only evokes good feelings. Let me move to next item. Since we are talking about jewelry, let's move again back to the ever so famous fashion house Tiffany Co, but this time not to talk about jewelry, but another item that I really like from the brand, which are those coffee cups. Those coffee cups are such a fun thing to add to your living space. It's a very fancy item. They are designed to look like a paper cup. If you have a look at it, they are designed to look like a paper cup, but in reality this is a very thick china. It's bone china, and it's very robust. So the inside is like a shiny china, as you can see, and the outside is covered with matte. It's matte, so it's not reflective, and it says Tiffany Co here, and it's very pleasant to touch. This matte, it doesn't stain. It's in their famous Tiffany blue color. I have two of them. They come as a set. I know that they also make like a set of four for espresso shots. They make a taller version, set of two. They also come in a couple of different colors, so not only in these, but I wanted to get it in this because Tiffany is famous for this particular shade of blue, which is called Tiffany blue. So I wanted something in this color, but also, as you know, baby blue is one of my favorite colors to wear. White and baby blue, who would have guessed, right? It are one of my favorite colors to wear when it comes to clothing, so no wonder I also went for this, and it is such a cool thing. Recently I invited a friend over for a coffee, and we have a coffee machine, and my husband makes the best coffee from the coffee machine, and all my friends agreed on that. So I served it to her. I mean, he did. He served it to her in this, and she was looking at it so much. She was surprised. Like, she thought it's a paper cup at first because it looks like one, but it feels so luxurious. You can feel the weight. You can see it's like substantial and just beautiful, exquisite. You know, once you touch and feel luxury item, you know it's luxury item once you feel it. So that's what it is. I'm quite careful with those. Of course, they are not being a dishwasher washed, just a hand wash. And every time when I drink coffee in the morning from it, it makes me happy. And last but not least will be a makeup item that comes from one of my favorite makeup brands, which is Charlotte Tilbury. Sadly, I don't think they have amazing quality across the board when it comes to all sorts of makeup items. For example, I don't think that their lip liners or their lipsticks are the consistency that I like. This is not the quality that I would like. They're not creamy enough, they're quite drying, and they don't have the finish that I would look for in lip products. Same with foundation. I know lots of people are obsessed with their filter poreless, what is it called? I forgot, a filter something foundation. On me it comes very heavy, very mask-like, very unnatural, and not good in general in so many ways. So I do think that lots of things from their brand is highly overrated. However, there are a couple of items that they are scoring in, and one of them is this makeup palette. I really recommend you to get 6, because it's not a big of a price difference if you are getting 4, and you get more out of your money, of course, if you get 6, and it gives you more variety because it has 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. So that is really, those are really nice colors. And when it comes to eyeshadows, Charlotte Tilbury, same like with their Pillow Talk shade that they created. It's a great shade that goes very well with almost every complexion that you can think of. So those go very well. They provide very nice shimmer. One more thing that I would recommend from them, 2 more things, would be their blushes. Blushes are really nice because they have color around, and the inside is another pot with a shimmer. So once you will swirl your brush around it, it will create a combination of color and shimmer together, create really nice look like so, as you see. So you don't need a highlighter if you have this blush. I don't have a highlighter, just together blush mix. And one more thing could be their powder. The powder is also really nice, creates very thin veil. I have both in my dresser in my bedroom, so I'm not gonna go and get it now, but I'll pop them here so you know what I'm talking about. I would definitely recommend eyeshadows, blushes, and powder. So that would be it. Those are my favorite luxury items that I enjoyed the most throughout this year, amongst others, but those were the top picks that I picked for you for the purpose of creating this video. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know your suggestions of what should I get for my big upcoming 40th birthday. Let me know what are the items on your wish lists, if you have any Christmas wish list, if you have any shopping wish list for upcoming year, if you also have a big birthday coming and you already have your dream item, whether it's a handbag or something else. I would love to know your picks and choices. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, give it thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel so we can have a sit down, talk, coffee, drink, whatever you need, and have a conversation about all the things that we like more often. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye!